Rox here from Joolsedesigns at JT Creations. So what we've got today is we've got shaker cards, but we're also going to do this pocket that we can stuff full of pumpkins, because not only can you make these, but you can do these as well. And that was just something that I added on. I wasn't intending on doing this, but while I was playing with these, I got the idea. Now it's Tuesday Treasures, so Tuesday Treasures, you always get a freebie that I work with. And we've got this, so we've got the sort of like the autumn quotes, and we've got this. Now on the one that you get, 2 of these will be flipped the other way. I realised once I'd started cutting them out that I couldn't put them back to back. You get a little tag and you get some labels, and you also get this sheet, like a background sheet that you can use on your autumn journals, or you can put on the backs of these. So I'm going to go away and I'm going to cut these out, and I'll be back in a few seconds. Okay, so I've cut them out. I've cut round some. I just did my own little tops, and obviously I've cut out more than I need, because you can print as many and cut as many as you want out. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do a shaker card. Now, as I said, the one that you get, you'll have 2 turned that way. So I've had to cut some little bits out of craft card, which is fine. And what I've got is I've got some packaging, and what I want is, I can fold it in half, and I'm just having it up to there, and I'm just cutting it down to there. So I'm just, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of, actually, yeah, I am, because I'm going to stitch around these. If you're not going to stitch around them, you can use double-sided sticky tape, but don't use double-sided sticky tape when you're sewing, because it does muck up your needle. And I mean, does muck up your needle. You end up having to take your sewing machine needle out and unclog it and clean it with surgical spirits and everything. And then I'm just sticking that down like that. Now I have some little bits and pieces that I can put in, but if you don't have these kind of things, what you can use is you can use, you know, your little punches. I've got stars, I've got hearts, I've got little butterflies, I've got little feet, I've got bigger hearts. So I think what we'll do is we'll have a go at that just while that glue dries a little bit. Do is I try and get the same colour on the other side. Now this isn't, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just colour this in, and this is just a water marker. I'm not sure if the punches will go through this. And we'll go over this one a little bit as well. can use your anything. You can use paint, you can use your alcohol markers. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a go at doing this. We'll see. And what I usually do is I do half. I actually do more than half. Oh, we forgot to do this one. Do some hearts. Got 2 hearts, 2 pink hearts. So this is the back. So what we do is we'll put some leaves. You can put glitter and all sorts in these, and if you want to do cut the, you know, colour the back of the leaves, it doesn't matter. Got 3 there. I'm going to turn them over. I'm going to have some dark red hearts, sugar them in the middle. And we'll have some stars. And we'll have some few little orange leaves. And some of those gold leaves. Some more stars. And then what I'll do is I'll get some of these sequins out. These are little flowers, not put a lot in, and they're iridescent, so you can't really but they're just pretty. Okay, and I'm just a nuisance. Now what I want to do is I want to put a thin, and I mean a thin, not right to the edge, but that's too thick, because what you're not wanting to do is you're not wanting the glue to seep into onto the plastic that you can see. So I'm just moving it out. See there, it's gone over to the side. And then just let it tack a little bit. And then turn it over. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some more down here. And again, I don't want it to go so I'm just and then I'm going to put this down. And you can see where the glue's seeped in there. When you put that on, you can see if your glue's seeped in, which that one has, but never mind. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to put it somewhere flat under my mat. I'll do this one. Now, if you don't want it to show, you can always put these on one of these here like that, and I quite like that as well. I think we'll have autumn blessings like that. So again, what we'll do is we'll get the, so I'm going to put that there. So we're going to have to work on this, and again smoothing it out like that. And then we'll put that down. And just hold it in place just until it kind of grabs it. And then again. And because these are shaped, I did use the same sort of like shape when I made these, so and there we are. This maybe is a bit too many in there, but so they don't move about too much, because I have pulled it tight by, you know, by pulling it tight. So they do move a little bit. Now what I want to do is I want to stitch round. Now because it's got cellophane in the middle, when you do a stitch you need it to be a long stitch, otherwise it'll just act as a perforation and it'll rip. Just going to put these here. Now I'm just going to go away and do these, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so bring my machine on and I see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm back. So I've not cut anything, so then all I do then is, and I did a quite a large zigzag and it is a bit scruffy looking, but that's fine. And then all I do is I just cut all the excess cellophane away. So you just need a few little sparkly bits and leaves. So there we have our little bits there. All right, so we've got these. So what I did with these was I actually took pens, and I'll get my pens, and these are just aquarelle, and I use the brush side, and I've got that there, so I'm just doing it on a curve. Okay, and again like that. And I know it looks a bit bitty at the moment, but go over with the Valley Beige. And it's just to get different lines. The lines don't have to match, I'm just and it's just giving it that pumpkin look. And this one, it's a Zig Pen Cura colour. We'll let that dry, and then what I do use is I use my Posca pins, the yellow, and then all I'm doing is I'm just doing some highlights, just scraping it on. And again, I'm trying to stick with the curves. And I'm easier doing my curves that way, so I do move it around a bit. And then we'll try a bit of yellow. And there we are. Now on those other ones I did put some ribbon, and I have got some autumn ribbon. Quite like that. We've got some really bright, got some leaves, we've got autumn here. And these I've had for absolute yonks. They're Paper Mania ribbons. Trying to think, I would have got them early 2000s probably. So I've probably had them over 20 years. So I think what we might do is we might and what I'm doing is I'm just cutting a V shape in there for that to go there. This one. Yeah. About this one. I quite like this. I think what we'll do is we'll and again I'll cut a V shape, so I just put them all together like that. So we'll put them away, and what I am going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of wiring. I don't normally do this on camera, I normally do it off camera. It's something I learned from my mum. She does floristry. And if you haven't got wire, you can do this with card. If you cut it really thin enough. Okay. Need a wire cutter. Just coiling it like a spring. I think that would be enough. And this is just, it's 24 gauge beading wire I'm using. And I'm just, you have to watch your fingers when you're doing this because this wire is sharp. And it will stick in you like a pin. And then you just pull it. Okay. So we'll do this one first. So we've got autumn there. And I'm just flattening that so I can get it to sit in there. I'm just going to cut this sharp bit off. There we are. And I'm hoping I can get the stapler in that. We'll see. Yeah, it would help if I had staples in it, wouldn't it? I don't even know. So back again. Well, now I'm going to put it out on the outside. And don't want it to totally go over there. I want this bit to show. Oh, I've got it. So I'm just going to do a little bit over this side as well. Do it this way, Julie. There we are. And we'll just pinch that together. Okay, and then we can pull the coiled wire out a bit and have some in fact I've got a bigger I'll use this leaf. Now these I got again early 2000s. And we'll just include a little bit of this. I've got a copper one here, so we'll put that one on top. Right, we'll leave that there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one of these with the other one. Leave that there. And take that off. Flatten them. Okay, and I think we'll get a different coloured ribbon for this. I think we'll have this one. I think we'll have 3 little bits on this. So I've just folded it in 3. Now it is glow grain, so I'm just so it doesn't and I'm going to staple this down first. Okay. So that's that stapled down there. And then I'm going to I think we'll have it coming out this way. So again, yeah, we've got it in there. You just make sure that it goes in there, the coil, and then you can press it down. And then you use the leaves to hide the staple kind of thing. Right, I think we'll have that under there. So we'll put that one there, and we'll have an orange one. And then we'll have the copper one, I think. If I can find a copper one. There's a copper one. No, actually, I like the gold with this. And there we are. It's starting to shake about now. Of course, I've got just I'm squishing them a bit. There you are. Maybe it's I put it down a bit too. No, it's starting to move now. But there we are. So I'm going to put some labels on these, and we want this. Oh dear. More fingers and thumbs. So I want this like quite a large bunch like that. So just fund it out a bit there, and then we'll have okay. I've got a little bit of it didn't cut out properly, so we'll put this on here. And what else can we put in there? I think that's a bit too pinky. Yeah. And we've got some orange hearts. No. No, we'll not use them. Look at what we've got here. Labels. I've got some material labels. That's perfect. Right, okay. So we'll lift that one off and that one off. And these off. Just a minute. And we'll put this material, and I'll use Trimix, my material glue. Maybe he's used a bit too much of that, but never mind. So this is January the 12th, January to April 1755. And then we'll just put these on the material, I think. Yep. Perfect. Right, okay. That there. And that there. Sometimes long fingernails aren't the greatest when you're crafting. Yeah, I think that's it. So we've got that one there. We've got that one there. I think we'll put a wee date on that one. And it's sticking above the pumpkin a bit, but that's fine. And then you can manipulate these wires once you've got them stuck on, and just let me squish that one on, then I'm going to put I'm going to put another stapler in that. There we are. That's it. Perfect. That ain't moving anywhere. So, and do it here. So all I've got is I've got some of this backing from here. Just fold a little bit over. That goes like that. Fold. Like that. And obviously I'm not cutting on that line because that's the crease for the pocket. So we've got that folded in like that. I want the bottom so that's like that. Now what I want is that's still a bit too still a bit too tall, so I'll take a little bit off. Now what I want is I want a V, and all you do is just do from one corner to the other corner, And just do that. And then cut that out. And the best way I find is just to cut it up like that and cut it down to the corner. And then I just go along there where I marked it. Bend that over like that. And that just gives it a bit of strength because obviously it's at a those corners off for the bottom. Put them up like that, and then miter them down. And ink. And there we will put it. And just glue the flaps. Place your pocket. Yeah, sorry about that. So my battery died on me. So we were in the middle of doing the pocket, so we put the pocket on. We filled it with pumpkins. Put a little bit of ribbon. Put some labels. Put some leaves, and I put little heart. And that is kind of what we did there, but we did lots of little leaves around that one. So hope you get something out of that. It's quite easy to make. Enough waffle. I will see you in the next video. Bye.